today, we can share this information. With that, let me hand over to Sargam President Rajan George. Rajan, welcome. You're on spot, Rajan, and you're muted, I think. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Good morning to you all. Nice to be with you today for this informative session. Let me introduce. My name is Rajan George, Sargam current president. First of all, I'm thanking all of you for your interest in Sargam's Utsav Paranatip program and registering for this competition. Last year, we did our first Utsav competition on stage with great success. The first time around, we only did this competition for Northern California. Most of the dance schools in our area registered their students, and everybody participated had shared their nice comments about the competition and the way it's conducted. From that experience, now we are coming with Utsav Season 2 this year. However, this year, as we are not able to gather, we have changed our format to online. Since this year we are online, we are expanding this competition all over US and Canada. Some of you may not know what Sargam is. It's a voluntary community organization of people from Kerala who reside in the greater Sacramento area. We have gotten a very great team to coordinate this competition. Under the leadership of Manchu Kamalamma, Rashmi Nair, Bini Mrudal, Sajani Jijao, Bhavya Mohan, and Anida Sudhir make up this team. As you have seen on the flyer, we are blessed with amazing judges. We are getting a very good response from all our US and Canada. Within 1 week of launching, more than 50 contestants registered. I will not keep you guys for much longer. Once again, I am thanking all of you for interest and support. On behalf of Sargam Committee, I am welcoming all of you to this session. Thank you. Manju, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Rajan George. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this information session. We are so excited to have you here this morning. This is basically an event that is sponsored by our event sponsor, way.com. Please do visit their website for more details about the services that they offer. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce my team who work tirelessly behind the scenes to offer a wonderful experience for all of you today and in the upcoming days prior to the event and on the day of the event. Before I go further into the details of what we would like to present to you today, I would like to introduce our Utsav team here. I will start off with Rashmi Nair. She is the chairwoman of Sargam, and she is working tirelessly along with us and also mentoring us throughout this process. So thank you, Rashmi, and I would like to introduce her.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, moving on to the next committee member, Bini Mrudal.
Hi, everyone.
And the next committee member is Bhavya Sujay.
Hello, everyone.
Moving on to the next committee member, Anita Sudhir.
Hi.
And last but not least, Sajani Jijo.
Hey, everyone.
Once again, thank you everyone for being here. So we will try to cover as much information as possible today to help you with your registration questions or video submissions. So what we recommend you to do is to, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat one of us will be monitoring the chat, and as soon as we are done with the presentation, we will start going through one by one, and we'll try to answer your questions. Okay, without much delay, I am moving forward with what we want to present to you today. Just a few words about Utsav. Mr. Rajan George covered most of the information here, but I would like to reiterate that this is season 2 of Sargam Utsav. Last year, we have an on-stage program here in Sacramento, which is conducted, and it was a great success. We got several positive feedback, and that encouragement provided us more reasons to come back with new avenues for all candidates to showcase their talents. And especially with the current pandemic situation, we are adapting to new ways by which we can come together as a community and work together to showcase the talents. This year, the competition will be through recorded videos, and we are requesting you to provide us with high quality videos so that we have a fair judgment for all of you. And also, we have 2 rounds of competition for the participants. In the first round, all videos submitted by the contestants will be going through a pre-screening stage. The contestants who qualify to be in the top 10 in each category will move on to the next stage of judging. And this top 10 candidates will also enter into the Popular Choice Award as well. And as we mentioned, we also have 2 panels of judges. The first panel will be dealing with or judging the pre-screening phase of the competition. And the second panel will be judging the final round of the competition, and they will be deciding the top winners of this event. We will be constantly updating our website with details about this competition. So we encourage you to visit our website, www.sargam.us/Utsav. This website is frequently updated as well, so please do visit the website for more details. And the 2 panels of judges are also listed on our website. So if that information is also available along with the judgment criteria and any other information that you might need to decide or make a decision on your participation in this event. At this moment, I will pass this on to Bini Mridul. She will be covering more about important dates of this event. And over to you, Bini. Thank you.
Good morning or good afternoon, everyone. I am Bini, part of the Utsav team. So I will walk through you with all the important dates of the Utsav season 2. We launched the registration on November 9th. So far, we are receiving good responses across the country and Canada. Those who are not registered yet, we encourage you to register as soon as possible. We will be closing the registration on December 16th, or when we reach the maximum of each category, whichever comes first. So please don't wait for the last minute. So we'll be closing the registration on December 16th. So after the registration closing date, we will be conducting one more virtual information session, which is on December 19th. So we will be providing more information on how to submit the video and like the quality of the video and like a tips and tricks on the recording and more information about the rules for the Popular Award Choice. So we don't have the Popular Award Choice criteria on the website yet. We will be updating that information soon. But whoever is ready with the video submission, you can go ahead. But if you have more questions or like if you need like an additional If you have any additional questions, please feel free to join on our second information session on December 19th. Our video submission deadline is December 31st. So please don't wait for the last minute. So we encourage you to submit the videos before the deadline. So we will be showcasing each category in February. So for the junior category, we will be showcasing all the videos we received on February 6th. And at the end of the telecast, we will announce the top 10 from junior category. Those top 10 will go to the final round of judging. Same for the senior category. We will showcase all the videos received on that specific category. And at the end of the show, we will announce the top 10 from that category. For the adult category, so it is on February 20th, and the top 10 will go to the final round. We'll announce the top 10 at the end of the show. And our grand finale is on February 28th. All these top 10 contestants from each category will go to the final round of judging, and we will be announcing the top 5 contestants at the beginning of the grand finale show. So, and we will actually showcase the profile and some glimpses of the dance video of the top 5 contestants on the grand finale. And at the end of the show, we will announce the winners first, second, and third, and the Popular Choice Award. That's pretty much about the important dates. Back to you, Manju. Thank you.
Thank you, Bini. I would like to once again remind you to place your questions in the chat if you have any at this moment, and please continue to do so as we go through this presentation and provide you with the information. Moving on to our next slide here, this is regarding the video submission. So for this competition, we are requiring you to submit 2 videos. The first video will be your profile video, where you talk about yourself, your interest in dance, what makes you interested in dance, anything that you want to let us know about yourself. And this video cannot exceed more than 1 minute. And the second video will be the actual dance video, which will be judged by the panel of judges for the 2 rounds, if you qualify for the second round as well. So there's only 1 dance video we are requiring for this competition, and the same dance video will be judged in the 2 stages if you qualify to be in the top 10 contestant category. And the maximum duration cannot exceed 8 minutes as well. So please make sure that you basically abide by that guideline as well. We have posted our judging criteria and the judging panel on our website. So please do visit www.sargam.us/Utsav for more details. And as we mentioned earlier, we're frequently updating the website. So make sure to visit the website to gather the latest information. The video submission deadline is December 31st, 2020. And we encourage you not to wait to the last minute to avoid any technical difficulties that we might have. We are on a strict timeline since it goes to 2 panel of judges, and the two panels are from India. We need to make sure that we provide these videos to those panels in a timely manner so that we can keep on schedule for our grand finale on February 28th. Before I move on to opening up for any questions, I would ask Bini to check on if there is any questions at this time.
Manju, so far we don't have questions in the chat. There is no questions on the chat window yet, so if we can proceed with the...
Okay, thank you, Bini. So I will move on to Bhavya Sajay. She is going to cover a little bit more details about the recording of the video and what is expected from the videos that you are going to be submitting. Over to you, Bhavya. Thank you.
Hi, as Manju introduced, I am Bhavya Sujay. As the judgment is based on the video you submitted, we are expecting a very good quality of videos. Make sure the video is recorded in daylight or with proper studio light settings. It can be outdoor or indoor, but make sure the background does not disturb the performance of the participant. You should record the video in a landscape that is horizontal mode, especially if you're using a mobile phone. For handycam, this won't affect. Please use a tripod. And once you start the record, we don't recommend zooming, panning, using filters, or anything during the shoot. But please make sure all the movements are fully captured. These are the few things which we would request you to take care when you record your performance. If you guys have any questions, we can answer. Manju, do we have any questions or shall we wait a few more minutes?
Manju, we have one question at this moment. What do we need to wear in our videos?
Okay, as you can, I will take that question, Vinny. Thank you. So as you have seen in the judgment criteria, we have mentioned that you will be judged for your presence, like basically the costume. So we would recommend that you are in your Bharatanatyam attire. Sometimes people like to wear the practice saris and dress well. That is also okay, but we definitely recommend being in your formal Bharatanatyam costume. Thank you.
You can proceed, Manju. There is no further questions. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So as we wait for more questions, or if you have more questions, please put them on chat. So we will move on to walk you through the website. The Sargam website, sargam.us/Utsav, provides all details about the program. And at the topmost, you can see register here. That registration link takes you to the registration form where you basically enter the information requested. So this is basically for people who haven't registered yet. So all information requested are mentioned there. So we have the participant information, your dance experience, your dance teacher's name, what are your achievements, which category do you belong, and if there is any additional information that you would like to share with us, those are the information that you will be seeing there to complete your registration. Our registration closes on the December 16th. So I would recommend not waiting until the end of the 16th, because as Rajanji mentioned that we are getting good responses. So as soon as we get the maximum number of videos, we will be closing the registration. So please do remember that. All general rules for the event is listed below. So please do go through the rules. That rules covers about the do's and don'ts of recording as well, and about the prizes, the Popular Choice Awards, and what are the things that could disqualify you from the event. So please do visit the general rules to understand what those things are. And we also have the link for the video submission rules, which covers about what should you know before you start recording your videos. As Bhavya mentioned, we need to have good quality, so we recommend 4K videos. What's one of the things? Then we also want the recording to be in a landscape mode. And one thing to note is no editing at all. If we identify that the video was edited for any reason, we will disqualify that submission from the competition. Moving on to our categories. So we have 3 categories, as we mentioned. We have the juniors, which falls under 12 years and under. And then we have the seniors in the age category 13 to 18 years, and for adults 19 and above. As you can see, we have exciting cash prizes. The first place winner in each category receives excuse me, US dollar 250, second place for US dollar 150, and third place for US dollars 100. The Popular Choice Award is also US dollar 100. Moving on to the important dates, which Bini covered already. So just we'll browse through that here. And then another important thing to notify is the voting period. So we do have the premiere for each category happening on the 6th, the 7th, 14th, and the 21st. I believe there is error there. We need to make sure that that's the right dates there. So after those dates, the Popular Choice Awards will, the voting period will begin the day of the announcement to the day before the next announcement of the next category announcement. So we will have a 1-week period for voting. So please make sure that to check out the details for how you can earn an entry into them, or how you can earn more votes using this Popular Choice Awards. And we also have another information session. So we will be updating this section towards the mid part of December to basically talk to you about the information session 2. And in this session, we will be covering details about any questions about video submission or anything related to the video. So please do visit the website for more details about that event. And we do have, as we mentioned, we have 2 panels of judges. The first panel, okay, before I move on to the panel of judges, we have the judgment rules and criteria that's listed on our website. So please do visit and make sure that you understand what the judgment criteria is, and then base your recordings or the videos based on those criteria to make sure that you are abiding by or basically showcasing yourself talents in those areas that's being judged. We have 2 panels of judges, and as you can see on the screen, the final round of judges include Guru Girija Chandran, Sri Pavitra Bhatt, and Dr. Sheila Unikrishnan. So please go to the website to know more details about our renowned judges in this panel. And there is a learn more option available as well. So please do visit to gather more information about the judges. And then we also have another round of judges, which is pre-screening judges. So we have 3 judges, Srimati Preeti Bharadwaj, Srimati Pooja Santosh, and Srimati Smita S. Nair. And the details of who they are and what their work in the field of Bharatanatyam is listed. And please visit, learn more to know more details about these renowned judges as well. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Our email address is utsav@sargam.us, and our website is www.sargam.us/utsav, and visit our Facebook page, facebook.com/sargam.malayali. Okay.
Manju, we have a couple of questions.
Okay, thank you, Bini. Go ahead.
So in case we are self-recording, are we allowed to trim the beginning and end of the video to make it presentable, as we would be manually starting and stopping the recording?
Bhavya, could you answer that?
Yeah. Yes, you can do that. If you're doing a self-recording, you can trim the beginning and the end. But please make sure there is no editing. And if he finds out, like if something has been done, we have to disqualify the participant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bhavya.
Moving on to next question. Can you also clarify the background requirements for video? Can we put a plain curtain outside, etc.?
Yes, I think I'll take that question, Manju.
Go for it.
You can use any background, but please make sure we don't need any of your personal photographs or anything which would identify the participant. But other than that, you can use a plain background. You can go for an outdoor. You can have an indoor decoration. It's up to you, which would have a good output in your video.
Thank you, Bhavya.
Thank you, Bhavya. I don't see further questions in the chat. Thank you.
I think one more question just came up. Is that an option not to opt for the Popular Choice Award? Is that right? Let me pull it up. I guess you can opt out if you do not want to participate in the Popular Choice Award. Yeah, you can definitely let us know, and then we will not publish that video for the Popular Choice Award.
Manju, it's Mridul. If you want, I can actually open up the mics at this point or unmute everyone. Those who are like don't want to type at this point, they can actually ask the question directly.
Sounds good, Mridul. So if you have any questions, please raise your hands using the reaction button at the bottom, and then he can focus on you to basically ask questions. I think one more question came up. Are there in total 4 awards per category, first, second, third, and the popular choice? That is right. So the first, second, and third awards are per category. That is right. And the popular choice award is the 4th option that we have. And anybody in the top 10 who gets the maximum number of votes will qualify to be the popular choice awardee. Okay, any more questions? If you have questions, please raise your hands using the reaction button at the bottom so Mridul can focus you.
Or you can unmute yourself, I think.
Yeah.
This is Anu Pillai. I have a question. Due to this unforeseen situation like COVID and everything, what if the participant couldn't participate during that time? Like, you know, when we are trying to get the video and submit it, what if something happens that, you know, just trying to have a plan B there?
Okay, I think I'll take that question. Thank you, Anu, for that question. So basically, you can submit the videos from any time the day you register to the end of December. So we have almost a month and a half here to record the videos. Unfortunately, we will not be able to accept any videos after 12/31 because of the strict timeline that we have. As we mentioned, we basically provide these videos to the pre-screening judges, and we are on a strict timeline for judging those videos. So we have to get them prior to the 12/31. But anytime after, excuse me, anytime after you register make your registrations, you are welcome to submit the videos.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I think we have one more question.
Yes, the question is, Do we make sure that the judges do not have conflict with any of the participants, meaning they do not know any participant personally or by recommendation? We are making every attempt to make sure that there is no conflict. So we are keeping an eye on it, and we'll do everything fair and justice to make sure that this competition is fair to everybody. The next question is from Arati. Do we include any sort of introduction in our video, like the composer, choreographer, etc.? You are welcome to do so, but please remember that you only have a maximum of 8 minutes to do that. So even if you are recording, you have to be in the same attire that you will be dancing in. As in just before you start recording, you are basically saying that, and then basically shooting the video. But remember that you only have a maximum of 8 minutes to do that. So keep that in mind while you do that. And Bhavya, do you want to add anything to that?
Manju, I think you're correct. The participant can have their own idea however they want to present without, their identity should not be mentioned anywhere. They can talk about the performance, but the 8 minutes, make sure the performance is not beyond 8 minutes. They can do, I think they can have their choice on that.
Thank you, Bhavya.
So hi, I mean, when you say we shouldn't make identify the participant, so do you mean the participant should not give their name out when, let's say they, before the program, let's say they want to say who the composer, and the dance that they're picking, they shouldn't give their own name? Is that what the requirement is?
That is right. So please don't identify themselves in the video. The participant is welcome to tell who the composer is and who the choreographer is, but not their names. This is basically to make sure that we are fair to everybody by not identifying themselves.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
If the choreographer is her own teacher, she can say her teacher's name? No.
That is okay.
That's okay.
But you are opening yourself to, if it's a choreographer as a teacher, it is okay, but we prefer not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let me add one more point there, Manju. So once we receive the video and we feel that there is any question from our side, we would reach back to you and then, ask to reshoot it again if we have a concern, just letting you guys know. We don't want any personal photographs. We have to make sure that no identity is disclosed. So we might reach back to the participants if we have any concern in the video submitted.
Thank you, Bhavya. There is another question that came up. Is there a minimum requirement for dance duration? I see the maximum is 8 minutes. There is no minimum requirements. All we have set is a maximum of 8 minutes. I know some items are 4 minutes, 5 minutes, but yes, you are welcome to submit those ones as well. You don't have to really have a total of 8 minutes to compete. The maximum duration is the only limitation that you have there. Thank you.
Manju, one more question. Can you clarify in the introduction video, you can say name and guru?
Does this question mean in the profile video, they can, if the question was regarding the profile video, yes, you can place your name. Please make sure to say your name, who your teacher is, what your interest is, and stuff like that. In that video is about you. So you can basically identify yourself in that video. Hopefully I answered that question. If it's not, please let us know. Are there more questions?
So the way I understand that answer, Mrs. Manju, is basically the profile video is not shared with the judges?
It is not shared with the judges.
Okay.
because we want to keep it anonymous as possible so that the judges will know only your registration numbers.
Okay, thank you. And can I ask another question? In the senior category, have we reached, is there a maximum of 30? I saw somewhere it's 30.
Yes.
30 applicants or something
Yes.
like that.
That is right.
So have we reached a total of 30? I mean, because I haven't registered yet, would I be in the waiting list or?
At this moment, you are good. So we would recommend that you go ahead and register as soon as possible. We have openings at this moment, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Are there more questions? While others are thinking about your questions, I would also go back to the website. There is an option to subscribe to our newsletter. So Sargam frequently conducts more exciting competitions. To get more details about these competitions or the events that Sargam conducts, so you can you can subscribe to the newsletter subscription and also visit our YouTube channel for more information and the events that Sargam does. So we are trying to put together a wonderful experience to all community members across the country to participate in most of these events. So please do visit or subscribe to this newsletter to get more details about these events as they come out.
Manju, we have 2 more questions.
Sure.
Do we have opens do junior categories? Looks like, I think the question is actually, do we still have openings in junior category?
Yes, at this moment, we do have a few spots available for junior category as well. As I mentioned, please do not wait till the last minute. So as soon as we get the maximum number that we have identified, we will close that category once that we reach that maximum. So at this moment, yes, we do have openings available.
So the next question is, maybe explain how we know when a category is full.
Okay, so right now, when you register, you will get a confirmation email with your registration confirmation number. So once we reach that maximum number, we will definitely place you in the wait list, and the email will identify you whether you are in the wait list category or not. So right now, all emails are going out with confirmation emails. But once we get into the wait list mode, the email will definitely say that currently you are in the wait list mode. That's a way to identify whether you are in the wait list category.
Thank you, Manju. I don't see any more questions in the chat window.
Any more questions? Anything else that you would like us to cover one more time? We can definitely go through that. Please let us know. Any other questions? If you are you're unable to, if you do not want to type, basically you can unmute and ask your questions as well. So please do so. One thing I would like to remind everybody is to visit our website. We frequently updated, we repeated several times this information because that is one way of us getting you the latest information. So please do visit our website frequently to be up to date with the information. We are working on the logistics about the Popular Choice Awards and other things. So these things will be posted on the website first, and so we basically want you to visit our website and gather more information, and also visit Sargam.us for all the exciting events Sargam is planning in the upcoming months. And also, we just had another event that last yesterday. And so please look out for more information. And the best way to do is to subscribe to our newsletter to get up-to-date information about these events. No more questions? There was one question that came to us via email. One of them was regarding what items can be present for the dance for the competition. So what we would recommend is to go through the judging criteria, look through the different criteria that a contestant will be judged for, and try to include those. There's no restriction on what item, like whether it should be a tilana or a varnam. We have no restrictions on the kind of item that you want to present, but make sure to present an item that falls under the nirta, natya, abhinaya, etc. And also your choice of music, everything counts towards the judgment. So make sure to go through that when you decide on the item that you want to present for the competition. Another question that we received was regarding will Sargam allow music overlay for the competition? So I would ask Bhavya to answer that question for the team here.
Can I have the question, Manju?
The question is, would Sargam allow music overlay in the videos that they submit for the competition?
Yes, you can do the music overlay.
Okay, thank you, Bhavya. So one thing to note there.
One more thing, let me add. So if you don't have that option, we also recommend you to submit your audio separately, because if you find any difficulty in the audio and video you've submitted, it would help us. So please make sure your audio is also separately submitted.
Thank you, Bhavya. One thing that we would like to make clear is that Sargam will not take any responsibility for the sync of the video and the music. So make sure that when you're submitting those videos after when the music overlay is done, it is your responsibility to make sure it is syncing.
Manju, we have another question.
Okay. Can we submit a video of a past performance if it fits the requirements? Bhavya, do you want to take that?
I think it's up to the participant. You can submit any videos, but it should not have, again, no identification of where you have done the performance. We don't want to do that because we will be showcasing your performance. You can share your past performance as well.
Thank you, Bhavya.
So I think we are done with the questions, right, Manju?
Yeah, let's give them one more minute to think about if they have any more questions. Any more questions, team? Okay, I know we asked several questions here, but in the meantime, if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to us via email, or you can reach out to one of us here whose names are published on our flyer. Our email address is utsav@sargam.us. We will promptly respond to your questions and try to help as much as possible to understand what your requirements are, what our requirements are for the submission of the videos. Okay, Rajan, Mridul, or Rashmi, do you guys want to add anything else?
Oh, nothing. You guys had it all covered. Thank you, team.
I will just add, this is Mridul again. I'll just add that actually to share, I will encourage everybody to share this information about the programs and the details to your friends and possibly share with the dancer schools.
Thank you, Mridul. We have almost 10 minutes left here before our time ends for this information session. So if you still have any questions, please put them forward, ask them. If you don't want to type, just go ahead and ask them as well. Okay, now moving on to, I think we have no more questions left, so I will hand over to Bhavya to make a closing remark on our event and more details about it. Over to you, Bhavya. Thank you.
Thanks, Manju. Thanks to all for joining us for the informative session today. Utsav team is excited and looking forward to your participation. Please feel free to reach out to the Utsav team if you have any questions. And as Manju mentioned, we'll be updating our website frequently. So please do visit for the latest information, and see you all for our next information session, which is on December 19th. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.